Well, hey there, in this video I'm going to be doing an unboxing and full product review for the Marshall 3 headphones. I'm going to be covering both the positives and the negatives in this review. Let's do this. So here is the box that these headphones arrive in. This is what the front of the box looks like. On the back here you have Major 3. This is the next chapter in the revolutionary history of Marshall. This is a modern go-to that's been re-engineered for a cleaner and more refined design. You know, I do actually agree with this statement when it comes to these headphones. They do look great. The ear pads themselves are square in shape and they are a lot smaller than a lot of other headphones you can buy. Now, the ear pads are connected to the headphones using this solid metal frame. I quite like this PU leather material. It looks stylish and it feels great. I think I've skipped ahead of myself here. Let me start by showing you exactly what comes in the box. So what you'll get is one Major 3 headphones, one 3.5mm headphone cable. You also get one user manual. Even though this user manual is quite thick, it doesn't really contain all that much information. Most of this booklet is just different languages and there's only really one page with instructions in English. Now the cable that comes with these headphones includes a microphone. If you want to know about the audio quality for this microphone, keep watching. I've included an audio test of the microphone from these headphones a little bit later on in the video. This button right here next to the microphone is really quite convenient. It can do different things depending on how you press the button. If you're using these headphones with your phone and you're getting a call, all you need to do is press this button once and it'll answer the call for you. If you're not getting a call, pressing this button once will play or pause the music. There's a list in the user manual of all the different types of controls that you can do using just this one button. Let's take a closer look at the build quality. So these ear cushions, they're around 6 centimeters by 6 centimeters and they're around 2 centimeters thick. The ear cushions feel pretty soft and after squishing them, they quickly bounce back to their original shape. The back of the ear cups are made of a solid plastic and on both sides you have the white Marshall logo. There are 2 little gold hinges on either side here. I think it's a nice touch. Using the 2 hinges, you can fold these headphones down to quite a small, compact shape. The ear cups themselves are pretty flexible in their position, which means they should be able to move and sit in a fairly natural position over the top of your ears. There's a substantial amount of adjustment with these ear cups. You can slide these right out if you have a massive head or all the way in. They should be able to fit pretty much anyone. One thing that's unique about these headphones is on both sides of the headphones on each ear cup, there's a 3.5mm audio cable jack. Now the theory behind this is you can share your music with another person. If you have 2 sets of these headphones, you can run a cable from one headphones to another pair of headphones and then you can both be listening to the same music. I don't know how much you'd use it in the real world, but it's a nice feature and it's worth knowing that you can do it. Both of these jacks do work for getting music to play out of the headphones, so you can plug into either of these and it'll play music just fine. So let's talk comfort. When I put these on my ears for the first time, they felt pretty good. The spring from the earband is definitely enough to keep the ear pads firmly in place, but it's not too much as to put pressure on my ears. To be honest, this is probably the most comfortable on-ear headphones that I've tested. But just be aware, because these are on-ear headphones, they do have a tendency to squish your ears down just a little bit. After a couple of hours, the headphones were still comfortable, but if you wanted to wear these for longer, like 5 or 6 or 7 hours, you might start to feel like I did, a little bit of pressure and a little bit like your ears are getting slightly squished. Honestly, if you want to wear headphones for that long, you should probably get over-ear headphones. They don't put pressure on your ears and they're great for long-term wear. These on-ear styles are better for shorter wearing sessions. There's another thing that I have to mention, which is really convenient, and that is the 3.5mm cord that comes with the device. It has a microphone, but you also get this coil here. The coil stretches the cable to a surprisingly long length, allowing you to be much further away from whatever is playing your music. It's just a helpful little extra. For the sound quality, I'll be honest, I didn't have really high expectations for these because they're not the most expensive headphones you can buy. You can spend a lot more money on headphones, and in some ways, when it comes to sound quality, the more you pay, the more you expect to get. With these headphones, I was pleasantly surprised by the sound quality. The sound is clear and crisp. It's not the best audio that I've ever heard, and at this price point, that's pretty reasonable. I think for what you're paying, you probably would struggle to find another pair of headphones that's got audio as good as these headphones. I'll put my microphone inside the headphones so that you can have a listen for yourself. For this audio test, I do recommend that you wear headphones so that you can best experience what these headphones sound like. And now it's time for the microphone test. The audio that you're hearing right now has been recorded directly on the microphone using these headphones. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea of the quality of this microphone. So for these headphones, I don't have a lot of bad things to say. They look stylish, the build quality is really good, and the sound quality is also pretty decent. That's all I've got for this one. If this video helped you out even in a small way, please help out this channel by clicking on subscribe. I've got a couple of extra videos you might be interested in, and I'll put those on the screen right now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.